What's going on? Hey, happy Thursday. Um, how have you been? First, so honestly, I had to force myself to come out here. It's almost like when I first start working out. Sorry for the mini yawn. When I first start working out after not working out for a while, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this is great for a few days, and then on that third or fourth or fifth day, I'm like, F this, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm just gonna stay home today. And then that becomes the thing, and then I just don't go ever again until I get uncomfortable with my weight again. But anyway, since I said I would see you guys tomorrow, here we are. So actually, not much has happened today, mainly because as soon as I decide to do something, resistance, what is it called? Myron talks about it all the time. Myron Golden. Every time you start to do something, it's like you're met with resistance. I forget the words he used, but basically that's it. So, what happened? So I was gonna work on my, credit, my letters that I didn't get to finish yesterday, and my pen was destroyed. Now I'm pretty sure my kids did it, but hey, I didn't see them do it, so I don't know. Innocent till proven guilty, so I can't really say that they did it or not, but all I know is that it's destroyed. Then my other pen that I love to use, both of them are blue, which I prefer writing in blue because obviously I'm a blue fairy. So both of them, so the second pen is not working, you know how it just runs out, but there's still this much ink left. But it doesn't write, or it's like off and on. But it's a ballpoint pen, so I tried heating the tip with a lighter, but that didn't work. So I have nothing to write with now. I can't even write my letters, which I prefer them to be handwritten because I heard that, you get a faster response that way. So, yeah, that's lame. So there's resistance there, but it's okay. I'll just get more pens, but I gotta wait until I get paid, obviously. So another waiting game, but we're still in the 60-day time limit, so it's okay. Patience is a virtue, We're still gonna see it through. So that's about it. Then I had to pause on that and actually focus on my court research for my case, and I'm finding out a lot of things that they are doing are actually illegal. So that's been fun, actually. That's actually been fun. Me and Chat GPT, and then I found a law one too. I forget what it's called, but there's a Chat GPT for law stuff. It's pretty cool. So been using that, right? Finding out a lot of things. So that's all I've been focusing on today, really. Just my research. So I'm just since I'm finding out, excuse me, wow. I just ate. Hold on. I just ate, so excuse me, but finding out a lot of things that they're doing is illegal. So you know what? I think I'm just gonna use their words against them. I feel like that just works the best. That works the best. So we're gonna go that way. Oh my gosh. Having 4 children, 5 and under, is not easy. And then a baby just sucking up all your energy on the inside and kicking you where it hurts. Anyway, so forgive me if I'm just yawning in your face all the time, because I just ate dinner and I'm tired, and I'm just I'm tired of researching. I'm tired of looking at the screen, honestly, but hey, we're conquering it, okay? And we're staying consistent, okay? We're getting things done, okay? But to be honest, I'm really like, aside from today, just because researching just takes a lot out of me, but I look forward to like coming to the car and like just taking a moment and just like doing these videos, because it is a nice little break, you know. It's nice and quiet over here. It's nice and quiet in the car. I can just chill out, relax for a minute. And I usually don't even take time like to just chill by myself every day. So it's nice actually carving that out to just like chill by yourself every day, you know? Because like, I don't know, I'm used to just being in the house all day, which it's not good because, you know, we need sunlight and vitamin D and all that good stuff. But, you know, when you have all these kids that can't really do for themselves, I gotta be available. But then it's like, I don't have to be available all the time. I can just go outside and just chill out and in the car and just relax in the car by myself for a little while, you know. Why not? You know, because I don't be feeling guilty. It's just that, you know, I like to make sure that my kids are good, especially since I know that it used to be worse before. But like, you know, not too long ago, like my hubby would like freak out if I wasn't at the house like within a certain time frame, which I understood because it was like we did have 5 kids living with us at the time. So it was like that can be overwhelming if you don't have somebody there. But then it was like, I kind of felt like, well, you know, I'm with them all the time. Like, it should be easy for you. Which, you know, everybody's different. But I feel like now that maybe he's gotten used to it, like maybe we've both gotten used to it. And then now that we have 4 of our own together, I guess it's a little bit easier. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. But maybe it's a little bit easier. So now it's like, okay, we both said our piece about it too. Actually, no, we both had a fight about it. Let's be real. Because, you know, I'm trying to be like, I need my time. I need my me time. I can't just be on everybody's face all day. So, you know, I guess he heard me. I don't know. But I don't get that flack anymore. Like, I don't get that attitude anymore if I'm gone and I'm not like there. Plus I had my own car at the time, so it was kind of like, you know, trust issues, you know, because this is both our second marriage, so trust issues will arise. But I think we got over it. We got over that hump. So I actually am I do feel better about like leaving and not being there the whole entire damn day, you know, because he leaves, you know. So I'm just like, oh, I can leave too. Bye. You know. So yeah, plus I am the type to like neglect myself for the sake of my kids, for the sake of their well-being, you know. They looking for somebody out here. I was trying to hear the description. Anyway, so I'll neglect myself. You know, my hair will be all jacked, or my toes will be all jacked, or whatever. Like, you know, my clothes will be all jacked. I don't have no clothes. Just to make sure that the kitties have what they need. So it's nice to be able to be like, hey, to have the time, number one, because working a job and trying to find time for yourself is hard. Like, me personally, I feel like having a job is just like it's it's such a time sucker for like no reason. No reason at all. F a job. I don't need it. I remember when there was a time where I really felt like I did need it, and I was just so proud of myself for having a real job with benefits and all that foolishness. But it's like, you don't have to have a job to get all those things, which is crazy. It's so crazy. So not even having this job is like, I have time for so many things, including being by myself. Like, you know, so it's so much more exciting to even like think differently about that. It's funny, even on my way over here, I seen an alumni, like, it's one of those license plate borders. It said alumni UCSF, and I used to have one. I used to have my alumni UCSB, and I'm just like, like memories, like, mine. I used to have mine. Mine's gone now because my car's gone now. So, but I just remember those days, like feeling like that was just so important, like having that alumni thing to let everybody know that I went to UCSB and I'm an alumni and I'm so smart and I'm so this and I'm so that. But it's like, I'm learning way so much more without, well, yeah, without all of that. Like, I don't even remember what I learned back at Santa Barbara. I don't even know. Like, what did I even learn? What did we even do? I don't know. So, anyway, not priorities. What was girl? Anyway, I hella got distracted by the helicopter. They still circling an area looking for somebody. I'm trying to figure it out, but I don't know. I can't really hear them. They're just over there, just circling. Crazy. But anyway, that's all that's going on today. How was your day? What's good? What's going on? I hope you have been consistent as well, and I hope you are continuing to be consistent, even though you're probably tired, probably like, I don't know, not feeling up to it, probably like, I don't know, whatever the case may be. The attitude's not right. People not acting right. You're just not feeling right, maybe physically. And that's one thing I'm trying to get up to, my energy level. Like, I know I don't have energy because of this baby, but dang, I'm pretty sure I can get my energy levels up naturally too, without even having to, because I don't drink energy drinks or anything like that. I really don't. And I barely exercise. Yeah. No, I barely exercise. So it's like, how am I going to get my energy levels up? Fruit, maybe? I got to research that again. I know I'd be saving some videos that be like telling you like all these natural little juice remedies that you can do. So I got to go back and look at them, because I'd be like, oh yeah, that'd be great after the baby pops, right? So I got to be careful with that, because I don't want to mess up whatever kind of nutrients they're trying to get right now. But I do want to try it fast, though. I really do. I do want to try it fast. I want to see how that works, you know? Because honestly, if I don't have a baby, I don't get that hunger feeling that I'm hungry. I don't get it until I smoke. But still, I can hold off on eating still, even though I know I'm hungry. It's like, it's not as intense as when I'm pregnant. So I feel like it'll be a great way to, like, I don't know, just kind of reset my body, you know, reset my life. Right? Shoot, I'm trying to do everything I can within these 60 days. It's okay, everything is gonna, that's gonna, well, okay, I will have this baby in 60 days. So I'm actually gonna go into the hospital on June 1st, because I don't go to the hospital. I don't go to the hospital for checkups. I don't go to the hospital for nothing. The only reason I would ever go to a hospital is if I'm like bleeding or something serious like that. But other than that, I'm not going. There's really no need. It's a waste of time to me. That's just me personally. Like, I don't do prenatal vitamins or nothing like that. I don't go in the hospital, all these checkups and shit. It's just a waste of time. I'll be like, this is what I do. So, well, nowadays, but no, literally. Oh my gosh. Because with the twins, I went to the hospital. I took the vitamins, even though I kind of stopped toward the end, but I did all the things I was supposed to do. I even did baby yoga. Like, oh God. I did all the things I was supposed to do, right? Go to the hospital, ended up having to get a C-section, ended up getting gestational diabetes anyway. I had to get so I had to get the C-section. Took him out, you know, they ended up being fine or whatever. And then after that, honestly, I got pregnant with me and my second husband's oldest daughter after that, like 3 years later. And then I tried like the little hospital routine, but it just wasn't the same. And it was kind of like, just because, okay, with the twins, I had Kaiser. I was insured through my job, and I had Kaiser. So then with me and my husband's oldest daughter, I wasn't insured through a job, and I had Medi-Cal through Sharp. So the experience was just way different. Like, but at the Kaiser place, when you're insured through the job, and what I think it's called HMO or something like that, PPO, some shit like that. You know, it was like a top-notch service, like first class, like, and the doctor would be like, "Oh, you want to see your babies?" You know, she do a sonogram at every visit, like. But then Medi-Cal, you go to do the visit, it's like you got to do 2-3 visits just to get to the sonogram visit, like months later. And I'm just like, why do I have to do an informational visit? Then I got to do another visit just to take a pee test. Then I got to do another visit it was just way too much. I'm just like, okay, this is not gonna work. I don't actually need to go to the hospital this much, because nothing's really wrong with me. Like, I know that I'm pregnant. I know she's kicking. I know everything's fine. I'm not bleeding. Like, nothing's wrong. Like, so I was just like, after that, I'm not about to go to the hospital no more, because there was just really no reason to. So I kind of just stopped. And so every pregnancy after that, I just did not go to the hospital. And I just kind of like, okay, when did I last miss my period? So this past time, let me see. The last time I got my period was in October. So I didn't have it in November. So just count from there. October. Okay. November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So based on my history, I'm supposed to be going into the hospital to get the C-section, because they cut me like this way to get the C-section, but since since I've had so many C-sections, they had to cut this way like a T. So the past visit, I learned that, hey, if this is how you're gonna be, then you got to come in at least, like, I think she said like 37 weeks. So basically month 8. Okay, so what is that, June? So on June 1st, I'm gonna go into the hospital and be like, hey, it's time for me to have another baby. Let's do this. So basically that's gonna happen. They're just gonna look at my history and be like, oh, okay, all right, we're gonna schedule. That's what happened last year. We're gonna schedule for a C-section, blah, blah, blah. So I'm gonna actually request for my doctor to be the ladies that worked on me to get Gucci out. Our youngest, Giovanni, aka Gucci, because they actually sewed me up really nice, and they're pretty quick. I mean, for the amount of scar tissue I apparently have, they're pretty quick, and they sewed me up way better than the other lady. So, yep, that's what I'm about to do. June 1st, heading to the hospital. Okay, but anyway, I don't know how I got on that, but hey, whatever. Cheers to conquering laziness. Okay, cheers to conquering tiredness, and cheers to conquering these yawns. Man, I gotta find something for that too. But anyway, hope you're having a great day. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.